Welcome back. We're with Mr. R Gopalakrishnan, chairperson of the Tata Group Innovation Forum. Mr. Gopalakrishnan, what motivated you to write the book, When the Penny Drops, Learning What's Not Taught?
I realized as the years went by in my career that what you're taught in college is what anybody can learn. And what you really need to learn in life is what nobody teaches you. And who teaches you that? Yourself. It is self-awareness. Sure. It's looking within yourself. And although they say steel and diamond are very hard, knowing yourself is even harder.
Oh, nice one.
And that's the reason why I chose to write that book, Learning What's Not Taught. And of course I use the very English expression, when the penny drops.
Right. The term innovation, Mr. Gopalakrishnan, has been bandied around very loosely nowadays. What does that term mean to you?
Rahul, you're right. Innovation is a term that's bandied around a lot. But innovation is the ability to deliver a customer experience, to solve a problem that the customer has faced. It is not about invention, it is not about discovery, it's not about R&D, but delivering a promise. For example, the Bombay Dabbawala who delivers a hot meal from a loving wife in Thane to the so-called hard-working husband in Flora Fountain is following a very innovative system. So that's my definition of innovation.
Anybody has any questions to ask of Mr. Gopalakrishnan, please? Yes, Bolo, Rajiv.
So, Tata Group being a very old group, there are values and sanskars existing in Tata Group. Now, innovation is coming in limelight for last few years or decades. So, how do you see the innovation as a sanskar getting integrated into a very old mature group like Tata at this stage, which has value system of 100-year-old, 200-year-old?
Well, that's an excellent question, and I'm glad a young person like you is thinking of this. There are some things in life you just don't change, and there are some things that are bound to change, whether it's an individual or a society or a community. The things that are immutable are what is called sanskar. The things that are mutable, which can be changed, fall into the category of innovation. So I think it's a very good question that you asked. Sanskar and innovation are cousins. They are not opposites.
Yes, Tony.
How do you say something is not making sense business-wise? How do you choose between, there are so many innovations, so many markets that you can, how do you actually say, no, we are not going into that? That is something which, as an entrepreneur, I need to know that. How does Tata do that? And you've been so successful, in timing yourself into the market so well.
I want to take the metaphor of the world's most popular sport, which is football. The rule book in football is the thinnest. You can touch the ball with any part of your body other than your hands. And that's why everybody enjoys watching it. Tata also follows a very simple rule book. It tells people, is this business good for our society? Second, is it good for the Tata shareholders? Third, is there something distinctive that we can do which others can't? If the answer to all three is yes, we do the business. If the answer to even one of them is no, we don't do the business.
Okay, I hope you found that informative and enlightening, because now we are back to business. I'm going to step out of here for a bit actually, and I'm going to let Mr. Gopalakrishnan delineate the task to all of you.
Okay, let's make this a little fun. The subject is innovation, and it is not an individual task I have for you. Your 9 of you get into groups of 3, so there are 3 groups. I want you to focus on those innovations, could be products or services, that Tata has introduced, say over the last 10 years, and choose any 3 of them. Each of you has to choose 3 of them. And you have to focus your mind on putting yourself into the shoes of the company and give answers to 3 questions. The first question is, how does this satisfy a customer need? And why has it got a right to even think that it might succeed? And you got to think of it like a case study. Just take these and convert it in the way you studied case studies, and you'll have to make that presentation. The second is, think of how you would chart a way forward for that innovation if you were in charge, and think of attributes like, what is the state of competition in the market? What is the state of pricing in the market? What is the stage of technological development in this? Use your imagination. That's what innovation is all about. And the third, and the toughest one, is when you've done all this, you got to tell us in 9 minutes flat. We just chosen 9 because you're 9 of you, so 9 minutes each. So it is important to learn to be precise about what you want to say. So that's your task. We'll add a little more twist, which I'll ask Rahul to take you through.
Okay, so here's the surprise twist. Present innovatively. You can act it, it can be a debate, you can use your PowerPoint presentation and stuff, but try and go beyond that. Alright, try and think out of the box, another cliched phrase, in your presentation skills. So that when finally Mr. Gopalakrishnan looks at the three groups and how you've done, he will give equal weightage to the rigor and the analysis that you do within the task, as well as how you actually present the task externally. So now, we're going to get to selecting the three teams. Now, it's been decided that the three contestants who won immunity in the last episode will get to select their teammates. So that's Priyanka, Jennifer and Sriram. Sriram, do you mind if we offer the first choice to the lady? No problem. And Jennifer, would you mind if I offer it to the contestant younger than you?
No.
Super. So Priyanka, who's your first teammate?
Tony.
Tony. Alright.
While Priyanka chose Tony and Rajiv, Jennifer chose Shankar and Surjeet. And Sriram got to choose Aparna and Ninad.
Okay, so the three teams have been made. Now, for how much time you have to do your work. I've had a chat with Mr. Gopalakrishnan and he seems to feel 2 hours is tight but doable for you to actually prepare your presentation and also decide and rehearse how you're going to present it. Each team will have 9 minutes to present, as you remember. So I'll see you here. Okay, go get them. Today's task is going to be exciting. Look, I have no doubt that all the groups will do a fantastic job finding the three companies, creating strategies, long-term plans and all of that. But how will they present? They've been asked to be creative, innovative and think out of the box. As an actor, I'm curious. After the break.
Daddy, stop.
Daddy, the road.
This is so uncomfortable. I can't keep on traveling like this forever.
Listen children, this scooter is 10-year-old.
And now for the Samsung Galaxy Tab 750 contest. What is the operating system in Samsung Galaxy Tab 750? A. Android 3.1 Honeycomb. B. Android Media 2.8. C. Android 5.6 Honeycomb. To SMS your answer, type pitch, space question number, space A, B or C and send it to 59995 or email us at thepitch@bloombergutv.com. One lucky winner who can answer the maximum number of correct answers would stand to win a Samsung Galaxy Tab 750 at the end of the series.